Hello, my friends. I have a question for you. Well, I know that part's a big surprise, but I really do. Does your product or service cost too much? Whatever you sell, we all sell something, even if we sell ourselves. How much do you charge an hour for your services? Same thing. Does your product or service cost too much? Many times we get the objection, I can't afford it. Quite frankly, that's on them. If they can't afford it, and you see them on a trip to the Bahamas next week, next month, next year, you can't afford it. I'm Kathy Weaver, and I'm part of the fan club for the global community of Christian women with the amazing Delinda Lane. I love being part of Words of Wisdom Wednesday and part of the leadership team with Delinda. And when I bring up these questions, it's because of what I have heard. I keep notes, as a matter of fact. It's what I have heard over the course of the weeks when I get to network with everybody across the globe, which is super fun. And I always say, how are you doing? How's your business? All those things. Well, everybody thinks my product costs too much. Isn't that an opinion? You have somebody buy it. You bought it, whatever it is. You subscribe to the service. You didn't think it cost too much. But what happens to the value piece? Have you expressed the value piece of your product or service? It costs $10. Ooh, I can't afford that. But here are the benefits. So please consider that when you're presenting your product or service. Because I promise you, with all the different business people, professionals that I get to meet with, it doesn't matter if it's $99 to get the kit, $250 to get the website, $5,000 to get the product. Doesn't matter what it is. Most of the time when I say, what is the largest objection for the people you present to that they don't buy your product or service? They can't afford it. So I just wanted to share, okay, consider changing that pitch a little bit from a standpoint of presenting the benefits. That way you can't really get an objection. You get to this, the water machine could last a lifetime, whatever that looks like. So again, when I take all these notes, when I get to chat with people, I see the congruency. And if it's price, how about if you present the value and the benefits? Think about that. When you buy mine, you get this. When you buy theirs, maybe you don't. And then let's think a little bit bigger. When you buy that product or service from me, you get me as your trainer. What? I have had a lot of friends say that they do weekly, sometimes monthly team meetings, regardless of their company. Many of you, even if you work brick and mortar, you've got a Monday morning staff meeting. And many of us have monthly meetings. I've got a water workshop that I have on the first Thursday of every month, actually. And anyone who wants to show up, if it's just me, I'm fine with that. But if people come and ask questions, most of the time my phone blows up, so they ask them that way. But if they want to ask in public questions, they come to the water workshop and ask it there. Some people want to be trained to do the business. So when you buy from me that product or service, whatever yours is, by the way, just to let you know, you also get me. So please consider the value of your product or service. And if your company finances, or if you finance through a bank, that's great too. But I promise you, the cost, the buy-in, some people have a fee that you sign up with their company. There's a fee to pay. I have one company, it's only $1 to sign up once a year and some people still don't purchase. The products cost too much. What? Once again, if the company sets the price, you can't change that. If it's $1 to buy in, $100 to buy in, $500 to buy in, whatever that is, you can't change that either if you're part of a large company. So please just consider the presentation piece, because you bought it. And if you bought it, how can they say, I can't afford it? That means that they can't afford it. It's not that your product or service costs too much. I just wanted to pop in because, like I say, this has been coming up lately in a lot of the one-on-ones I've been having. And if you bought it, someone else will, or the company wouldn't have been in business as long as it has been, whatever your company would be. So just please consider how you present the benefits, certainly the value. I don't care if it costs $10 or 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever it is. You bought it, someone else will. And if they see the value, they're going to want to get on board. So I'm Kathy Weaver. This is Words of Wisdom Wednesday. And please consider that the next time you present the price, tell them what it is. This is how much it costs, and this is why it's a heck of a deal. And be proud of what you represent, product, service, or even if you are supporting and promoting yourself and your services. How much do you charge an hour? Guess what? You're worth every nickel. Thanks very much. Again, this is Words of Wisdom Wednesday. Bye for now.